Look, what I want y'all to take from this video is to embrace your own standards. Don't let anyone else's opinion alter your personal standards.
All right, so we're rounding the bases, coming home for the close of the evening tonight. And what I do at least fuck once a motherfucking stream, I'm gonna have to go to the obligatory Coach Red Pill video, and he probably has some advice for me. Because I like fucking correcting people. And especially these motherfuckers like Coach Red Pill and his ilk of people. So, yes. Resist the urge to correct people. The trouble with being smart. Now, I don't... Here's that correcting thing. I don't think Coach Red Pill has any trouble with being smart, so this title is already wrong. But fuck, let's go. Oh, should I not correct myself because no volume? Let's continue.
So continuing in my series on the trouble with being smart, here's a video about the urge to correct people.
Yeah, that's a little bit too fast. It's only a 13-minute video, but let's continue.
Yeah, smart guys have this thing about having to correct people. Somebody says something. They say something that is not accurate. Maybe mildly inaccurate or maybe just completely wrong, right?
Why do I feel I'm gonna fucking enjoy this video? Why do I feel I'm gonna fucking enjoy this video? Oh God, why do I feel like I'm gonna enjoy this? I feel like I'm gonna enjoy this video too much. And you know what? I'm gonna have to reset my computer. I'm gonna definitely reset my computer. But yeah, wow. I think I'm gonna enjoy this video too much. Let's go.
And the smart guy, what does he do? He pops up and he says, and he points, he says, no, you're wrong. It's not like that. It's like this. You're wrong. I'm right. Don't say that. It's like a tick. It's like a tick, like a compulsion, like an OCD kind of Tourette's nightmare kind of situation.
Why do I think that Coach Red Pill has had too many situations where he's been corrected by people? And he's salty about the shit. Like, wow. Like, I know I've made the joke about a lot of these videos being his own therapy, but like, wow. Let's continue.
You know, this urge to correct people who are wrong, who are saying something wrong. The smart guy needs it. It's like, you know, he can't keep his mouth shut. He's, you know, he's just freaking out. It's like Tourette's. It's Tourette's, definitely. But instead of saying some obscenity, the guy says the truth. And what happens when he says the truth?
You get butt hurt, Coach Red Pill. That's what happens. You literally get butt hurt. You get upset because, you know, reasons. And quite frankly, you don't like being corrected. But fuck, let's continue.
It alienates other people. Simple as that. It alienates them. Yeah, because here's a truism. People don't like being corrected.
What?
No matter.
Wait, you're telling me people don't like being corrected? What? What? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? People don't like being corrected. What? What? Fuck. Let's continue.
No matter how wrong they might happen to be, they don't like being corrected, especially if what you are correcting them is a foundational belief of like a whole ideological structure, okay? I mean, if it's just a trivial thing, like, you know, the movie starts at 3 and you're like, no, it starts at 2, of course nobody minds. I'm not talking about that kind of correction, okay? I'm talking about when somebody says that they believe that this system of government is the best, or this candidate is good, or whatever, okay? Something
Like, say, for instance, the fact that God King Emperor Trump has lost the election because people have just, Joe Biden had more votes. What?
that for them is emotionally important, yeah? You correct them, you're gonna make an enemy out of them. Every time. And I know this because I've watched other smart guys try to correct people, and I myself did it for a whole number of years. Oh yeah.
I fucking don't know. I fucking don't know. Let's see if I can actually do this. Move this chat over to the side because just bring this up. Because like I'm gonna have to like basically cut this out. Like, yeah, the gaming is not working. Wow, like coach. Wow, guy. Wow. You really? Okay, but let's continue.
When I was younger, thankfully. I mean, like when I was like 30 something, like my late 30s, you know, that's when I started to realize that it was pointless and stupid and counterproductive. That's the issue. It's counterproductive. It hurts you when you do this. Therefore, don't do it. But this is, of course, incredibly difficult for smart guys. Because a lot of times you see a smart guy's sense of self-worth, sense of self-respect depends on the fact that A, he's smart, and B, he knows a lot. He knows a lot of things that are factually accurate. And so when he hears something that somebody says that is factually inaccurate, he needs to correct him because it's validating his sense of self-worth.
No, I need to correct motherfuckers like you because you're doing shit that is harmful to other people. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if I'm wrong, fucking correct me. I don't give a fuck. If I'm wrong on something, or if I'm doing something to fucking hurt somebody, fucking correct me. That's, fuck that. Like, no. That's, you know, fuck it. But motherfuckers like you who believe that you are fucking God's gift to motherfucking the world and shit, like, no. Fucking no. But, you know, assholes gonna think they're right. Let's continue.
The guy says X, and you, smart guy, know that X is wrong. That's actually Y. So you stand up and say, no, it's not X, it's Y. And what happens to you? You feel a surge of adrenaline. You feel good about yourself because you are showing that you know the truth. And you do know the truth. I mean, in this example of X and Y, let's just assume that X is wrong and Y is absolutely true, right? You win. You feel good about yourself, but it alienates other people. It alienates the guy you correct.
Okay, he's partly right on this. Because there are motherfuckers who say, for instance, you correct, and they have it so invested into themselves that, oh my God, you're telling me truth when I want my alternative facts. Like, yeah, no, motherfuckers. Let's go with some truisms or some truths. Masculinity isn't what we want to perceive it as in the country. It's a wide spectrum of things. There's a spectrum of sexualities. There's a spectrum of genders. It's not a binary because you're too fucking stupid to actually know things more than one and two. But like, oh yeah. And Trump is an idiot, and socialism helps everybody, and capitalism is by its nature designed to be the battle of the who can control the markets the most, and not the battle of what's best for everybody else. Like, I can go all night on this shit, and I can't because I gotta fucking get up and go to work tomorrow because fucking capitalism. But still, coach, I need you to understand this bullshit. But let's continue.
Corrected, and more subtly, it puts the other people in that social group who observe the interaction on notice that you're going to pop up and essentially humiliate them in public by pointing out how wrong they are about something. Because
wait, what? Pointing out somebody's wrong idea is not humiliating them. That's not how this works, dog. Like, if it's something that you're wrong about, mature people have conversations, a battle or marketplace of ideas. But these motherfuckers are so snowflakey that this challenge to their ideas, calling them out wrong, literally to them it's like saying that you're emasculating me and you're hurting my feelings. And I don't know what else to say or feel because you said I was wrong. But they want to claim about other people being snowflakes.
remember, one of the things that people fear the most is to be publicly humiliated. You stand up in a big crowd and say, no, mister, you're wrong. X is not accurate. It's actually Y. And people realize that what you're saying is true. You have humiliated the guy who said, oh, X is true.
How? As Vegeta said in chat, I would rather be correct than keep spouting bullshit. How, dog? How? Fuck. How?
Humiliated him in public. And he's not going to like that. Oh, no, sirree. No. He's going to resent you. He's going to hate your guts. And the other people who saw this, they might giggle.
Boy, oh boy. He got angry when he thought about somebody correcting him. That look in his motherfucking eyes. Let's see if I can actually go back.
Your guts. And the other people who saw this.
Wait. Right here.
It humiliated him in public. And he's not going to like that. Oh, no, sirree. No. He's going to resent you. He's going to hate your guts.
Boy,
and the other people who saw this.
Boy, that look is just like fucking disgust. Like, these motherfuckers corrected me one time and fucking hate it. But let's continue.
They might giggle and titter and they might think that's very, very funny. But at the same time, they're going to be really nervous around you because they're going to be thinking, this guy, if I ever say anything wrong or not true, this guy is going to jump up on me and make a fool of me in public like he did with the other guy. Do I want that? No, of course not. So what am I going to do? I'm going to reduce my interactions with the guy to the bare minimum so that I can ensure that he never makes a fool of me. And that's how.
And there we go. There we go. Right then and there. That's how we actually loop it back around to Coach Red Pill and how his quote unquote audience wants to see themselves. Because what ends up happening is these motherfuckers are not this. They're not this truth sayer. They're not just speaking truth. No. Sometimes you are fucking wrong and motherfuckers just don't like what you're saying. So they isolate themselves because you sound like a fucking idiot, dog. Now, like, fuck, you can even use it to me. There are people who actually feel that I'm an idiot. Like, from what I say, like, people just don't like it. Like, okay, fuck it. But I don't harbor some resentment from somebody who's correcting me. No. My identity isn't based on holding one specific belief or one specific axiom that if it's wrong, it destroys my whole concept of, oh, my self-esteem. No. Only fucking snowflakes do that shit. Coach Red Pill. But let's continue.
How you, the smart guy, lose. Because remember, you need other people. You need other people. You need friends.
Mind you, he did a video a few months back talking about it's okay to be a lone wolf. I'm just saying. And again, this is him feeding into his audience idea that, oh, they're alone because they're smart and they have to no, this is literally a bullshit propaganda video talking about how his followers are smart because they can correct people and people feel threatened by them. Playing the victim while yet trying to actually assert their fucking dominance. But let's continue.
You need friends, or at least people who are friendly towards you. They don't have to be your buddy, but just friendly enough to help you. You cannot get through life without friends. You cannot get through life without a network, a wide network of people who can help you achieve the things that you want. And you have to reach out to them. You have to reach out to them today, or maybe in 6 months or a year, whenever. But you're eventually going to have to reach out to them and ask them for their assistance. You're not going to say, please help me. No, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be more subtle, but they're going to get the hint.
God, deliver me from this whole sense of fucking hyper masculinity, which is toxic, where these guys actually feel like it's okay to ask for help. And this is coming from somebody who don't like ask for help. But it's okay to ask for help. If you need help, ask for it. God damn. Okay. Kind of a small example of the story. For the longest time, my channel had like 90 subscribers. What helped my channel grow is asking for help. And this is just like a small example. I've had some other big examples that I don't want to get into because it's almost 10:30 at night and I'm fucking ready to go to bed. But this shit, it like, no, guys, no. This is just an example of toxic masculinity. I don't like being corrected, so like, no. But let's continue.
And they will help you. They will help you if they think that you're a decent guy, you're an okay guy. But if you go out and make a fool of somebody, they're not going to think you're a decent guy. On the contrary, they're going to fear you and dislike you and not really want to help you when you need their help. I mean, to reiterate, I am not unsympathetic to this urge to correct, because I had it, okay? I know where it comes from, and I know what I'm talking about here. It is this urge, it's so deep-seated, you hear something wrong, and a few months ago I was at some...
Is he saying that he no longer does it? Like, is that what he's saying? That he no longer does it? Like, I'm confused. Like, is he literally saying that he doesn't do it because he literally has a video, a YouTube channel making videos about what's wrong and what's right? Yeah, brain almost broken.
Dinner. Mm-hmm. And there was this guy, he was a nice fellow, and he was just talking all kinds of just foolishness, nonsense, errors, mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. He was a European talking about American politics. I mean, come on, the guy just didn't know what the hell he was talking about, right?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Europeans can talk about American politics. That's a thing that happens. We talk about other people's politics across the globe all the time. It, like, damn, how many times could you be wrong in this video? By the way, that's an awesome fucking face to capture. So, yeah, that's going to be the thumbnail of the video. Right there. But let's continue.
And I just, oh, Jesus, the urge to just like say, no, you're wrong because of this, that, and the other reason, you know, and just to go at him. It was just overwhelming, right? I mean, it was like, I imagine myself like a heroin addict, a reformed heroin addict, staring at a block of heroin, you know, like 2 kilos, right there, right in front of me. I was like, ah! Right?
Coach Red Pill, were you cucked by a European because you thought you couldn't provide him with a great answer or a great retort or a great argument or a great debate? Were you cucked by a European guy? What was that? What it was? You were cucked by a European guy because you wanted to do your opening salvo of different truths and facts, but you weren't going to last much longer than that. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Let's continue.
Right? Yeah, of course. I understand this. And I understood too that if I started to have like a big kerfuffle with a guy, what would happen was that everybody else in the dinner party would start to focus on our conversation. And they would start to realize that I was right and he was wrong and that I was making a fool of him. And they would sort of like titter a little bit and laugh and like, ho, 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 or maybe try to change the conversation or whatnot. But after that, I'd never get invited again. No way.
If you think that you correcting somebody and having a general conversation with somebody about what you feel is fucking wrong about what they're saying, that you will be ostracized, my man, it's a fucking problem. Like, if you think that somebody is winning a room because they're winning because they just seem like they're boisterous and can get their point across, and you think that you can't, and that's going to lead to you being cast out. Oh, my man. That's not how that works. Like, fuck, let's continue.
Way. No, because nobody wants to be around a guy who does such a thing, who publicly shows somebody to be totally wrong. Nobody likes that. And so I kept my mouth shut. And believe me, I know how hard it was. It was incredibly difficult, but it had to be done. You know, in that particular conversation, I think we wound up talking about like football or something. I mean, I redirected the conversation. Okay, when that guy was...
He was beta cucked about a conversation. How are you intellectually cucked? Because, like, oh, you don't think you can actually measure up. That's what it is. You don't think you can measure up. And so you stop the conversation on some shit where you are weak at and move to something that you're strong with. Because, oh, well, we started talking about football. And by the way, was it football or was it soccer? I mean, like, you know, America has the best football. I'm being an asshole to my international audience. But let's continue.
Spewing out all this nonsense, and it was just overwhelming my brain, right? I just...
the dials of ideas turned up way too much. Like, why do these conservative assholes like feel like, oh my god, their brain is fucking melting because somebody starts bringing out ideas, and it's just like they can't comprehend it, so they actually just move to like, well, it's just some bullshit. Like, fuck. Here's the thing. If you think that there is some bullshit and you have valid points to refute their arguments, keep fucking attacking them. Keep attacking them. But, like, no. No. These motherfuckers are not going to do that. You know what they're going to do? They're going to whine and cry that somebody is just talking nonsense to them. But let's continue.
Figure, you know, there are only 2 ways. I'm going to scream out the truth, right? Or I'm just going to change the conversation around. We wound up talking about like football or something I don't care at all about, right? But it saves me.
He even says it. It saves his ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. You actually understand it is his fear that he's going to seem inadequate, so he switches to something that he doesn't care about, but he definitely switched to a topic where he knows he can talk shit about. Like, the fuck? The fuck? Let's continue.
And that's the strategy you should take. When somebody says something obviously untrue and you know it's untrue, but you also realize, because you're truly smart, you're smart enough to realize that if you correct the guy and his inanity, you're going to look bad. Well, what do? You redirect the conversation elsewhere. You take it elsewhere in a different direction. The only time you ever truly correct somebody publicly, right then and there,
it's moving in,
is when A, it's trivial, like what time is the movie, and B, when everyone's fate depends on the truth. Yeah, you're in some job.
Oh my God. So I guess he's one of those that subscribes to that if people believe you're a fool, shut your mouth until if you open your mouth and people confirm it, like type of thing. Like, I forget how the saying goes, but fuck it. I'm keep going. I'm on down that fucking hill. Anyway, but it's just like he moved the camera closer to say that yes, you only speak when it's something trivial or everybody's life is going to depend on it. But coach, why aren't you following your own advice? I don't believe in this shit because I'm fucking doing these videos. But why aren't you following your own advice? But let's continue.
Somewhere, your business, whatever, it doesn't matter. And see, some guy says some nonsense and you just ignore it. He says some nonsense that's obviously wrong, you just blow it off, change the conversation, doesn't matter. But if he says something about your endeavor, your collective endeavor, that is blatantly false, or an idea, a strategy, whatever, that is just not gonna work, and you know exactly why it's not gonna work, then that's the one time that you can be as forthright, direct, firm, adamant as you want to be, as you need to be, probably.
So this is actually true. This is fucking true. When you know somebody is speaking up, like capitalism is fucking bad and it's killing it, it's destroying our planet. I'm sorry, where the fuck did that come from? Fuck! The meritocracy is bullshit. Fuck! It's just coming out like Tourette's, as Coach Red Pill will say. Like, you know, the patriarchy is hurting men as well as women. Fuck! Stop. You're tired. Let's continue.
That's the one time when your success and the collective success of the group depends on accurate information.
Okay, yes, Vegeta. I believe that this motherfucker has never feigned ignorance to learn more about somebody's ever position. He would tell you what their position is versus feigning ignorance. There is a certain beauty, logic, strategy, whatever, to feigning ignorance, to understand what somebody else's point is, and then actually expound with your point. Like, there's a beauty to it. It's an art. It's a dance to it. But like, no, this motherfucker will never understand the phrase, "I don't know much about it, enlighten me." He would never understand that phrase.
Information, that's the only time. And that is the only time when, if you correct somebody who's obviously wrong and you just blow them out of the water, all the other people will respect you and want to be around you. Yeah, because you see, it goes to an evolutionary instinct. We men, we grew up, how did we evolve? We evolved to go and hunt the mastodon, right? And we need accurate information. Women operate in the realm of feeling and social dynamics, but men operate on the realm of facts, especially when survival depends on it.
Oh shit! How are you tying this into the gender war? Oh my god! Oh my god! First is emasculating men or emasculating a man because you try to correct them. Now it's men have to be corrected. They don't like not being fat. They like I kind of can see the string because you have to be a smart person to always believe in facts. But like, how did this rope around to the gender war? It's like he's trying to hit the bingo card of like what his audience actually believes in. B, like fucking you're smart. I, you're gonna be ostracized because you're smart. N, like we're fucking fucking free space. G, men like to have the motherfucking it's naturally for men like facts. Let's see if he gonna have a oh. I've been playing too much Spider-Man Miles Morales. Let's continue.
And so, if you're in an office environment, say, or some other kind of work environment, and you say things that are objectively true, and you counteract or countermand the leadership or the team leader or the executives or whoever is the person who's saying something in error, and you countermand them, and you say, no, that's wrong. The truth is this other thing. All the other people in that business, in that environment where survival and success is a collective endeavor.
Did he just say he's for collectivism? What? No, let's be honest. The situation that he just mentioned, yeah, no. The way we have the motherfucking system set up nowadays, a lot of bosses will hate the fact that you challenge their authority. Now, that would be analogous to the story that he told before, but that's because a lot of bosses are assholes and, fuck class traitors. Anyway, let's go.
And where failure is just inches away. In that environment, you'll win. In that environment, people will not resent you for telling the truth. On the contrary, they'll respect you, they'll want to be around you, they'll admire you for it. But that's the one place. It's different for different people and so on and so forth. But understand the difference. Understand when you can tell the truth as brutally and honestly as you want to, and the rest of the time that you cannot, because you will only hurt yourself. Understand this distinction. It takes a little bit of time and practice and experience, quite frankly, to realize when is the appropriate moment and when it is not.
It's almost, as he said, it takes nuance to rub somebody's shit in their face, but to be gentle, kind in the mirror with like, hey, that may not be wrong. Like, hey, Coach Red Pill, look, let me massage your ego and stroke your non-existent balls. I think you may have some misogyny issues and some toxic masculinity things. But let's fucking continue.
But it is something that you should understand and be aware of.
Oh,
the
shit.
next time somebody says something blatantly wrong and stupid that you know is just wrong and stupid, ask yourself, do I need to correct this person? Does it help me to correct this person? Will my situation improve if I correct this person with the truth and show him to be a fool? Will it help me? Because if it does, then do it. But if it doesn't, which is most of the time, then be smart enough to realize it.
Okay. Whew. Did Coach Red Pill just get meta? It's like he was asking me specifically, does it benefit for me to make fun of his bullshit? And I would say yes, like fuck. Even if it's the pettiness in me, fucking love it to like take down a motherfucker like him and down a peg or two. And I guess he's gonna be upset because I'm telling the truth and he's just fucking wrong. But anyway, guys, it has been a fucking long night. I want to thank everybody who's watched. I'm sorry that I had to cut the gaming stream in the middle of it. I'm gonna start resetting my computers before I start resetting my computer. Wow, before I start streaming, so I won't have the stuttering because I know I dropped a few frames of. So yeah. Other than that, guys, please like and subscribe. Remember. I have a Patreon. It will be in the description. And also, please, guys, support the stream by following, sharing, liking, whatever. And I will see you guys at a later time. Oh God. But yeah.